leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Stop following me.
You won't call the cops.
Stop. I don't. Stop stalking me. Please, I can't live here anymore because you stalked me. That's why I moved.
No, just
leave me alone.
I will. You talk to me for 2 minutes.
No.
This make you feel? Huh? You're filming my father and my fucking sister. How does this make you
is that
feel?
the one that put all those scratches on your arm? You want to see the
scratches?
I
got scratches.
I can show you the pictures right now.
No, I want you to leave my family fucking alone.
Keep hanging outside of there.
Hit the road. Dude, I promise you, you're gonna get yours and you're
I
gonna
don't
get
give a fuck. You can bring whoever the fuck you want.
That's okay. You're gonna
bring the whole fucking army. I don't give a fuck.
This make you feel?
Listen to what he says. I've been over this before. She's trying to explain something to him of, this is not fun for me, what you're putting me through, with always wanting to talk to me when I've made it very clear, I don't want to talk to you. And, she had to move. I've moved twice to get away from Mr. Perry. Charles Perry, this stalks me. Twice. You leave everything, everybody, you know, and you start all over again. And I was a single mom. I had a kid, I had a son. He's grown now. I mean, I still have a son. He's grown now. But at the time he's living at home, I'm a single parent. And you have to put up with a man making you feel raped. Literally raped. Today, our guys get a recording in of a guy saying that this man is not just making her feel raped, he's making everybody feel raped. I mean, there's a reason we can get inside information, Mr. Perry, and nobody will tell you anything. I need very much for you to listen to the words I'm saying. You have to stop trying to talk to me. I don't want to hear it. I don't know how many different ways I can say the same fucking thing. Get a shrink to help you understand the horror and the terrorizing that you've put everybody through for a really long time. The reason that we can get information and nobody will help you is because everybody's sick of you. It's a burden that we just want off of us, Mr. Perry. You cause everybody to feel creeped out and disturbed. And your conduct is illegal for a reason. It's illegal to peep and hack and forge signatures and take people's money and vandalize cars and try to traffic. It's a life sentence. That means it's extremely serious. It's extremely deviant. It's extremely sick and twisted, the stuff you guys do. And since you've done it to me, we fucking quote you bitches every day. You wanted me arrested this weekend, again, under false pretenses. That's your thing. We've talked about it since you did the first one. We've talked about it since I had the McNamara email. Every day you got a new angle. It's a kidnapping is all it is, because you want to force me to lie, and I said no. I've said no. Every day you ask me who it is. Who's telling on me? Who's telling on? No one cares. When are you going to get that? Why is it we can get information and you can't? Why is that? It's because you're offending people and we're not. You're causing suffering. We're trying to relieve it and stop it. You're stressing everybody out. You're making people sick at their stomach. Nobody invited you here. I don't want you in my life. Get the fuck out of it. You're bringing your problems on you yourself. You're breaking the law. You're showing a great disrespect for the law and for authority. You gotta stop. All we're doing is trying to make you stop. You're pressuring people to lie. You're pressuring people to abandon their morals, their principles, their values, their desire to comply with the law, their respect for authority, and imposing your bullshit and your sickness on the rest of us. And everybody's tired of it. And you don't seem to get that. That's why we can get information and you can't. And just like she's trying to tell him, it's not fun to have a bitch put the camera in your face all the time. Do you like it? And he totally has no idea what she said. What's he say? I've got pictures of you with scratches on your arm your sister gave you that I shouldn't even know about. Butting into your business, nosy bodying around. Do you want me to go get him and show you? And she's like, oh my God, no. That's not the point here, dumbass. Act like you understand me. The point is, your conduct is offending me. She has a protective order against this guy. She's already moved. She came back to visit her family. He's stalking her family now. Stalkers often stalk families or ask this family to help stalk. Charles has done both, I hear. Took my family to dinner. What is that? What's the guy talking about? Mr. Perry, you tell us. I've tried to stay away from my family because you said they were leaks. That does indicate maybe you took them to dinner. And you sat them all down and told them how you were going to terrorize me. And lied, probably. My guess is you weren't honest. You never are. Mr. Perry, please listen to me. I don't care what you think. I do not care. No one understands why you think I do. I don't want anything to do with you. No one cares what you think. You're not asked. What were you asked to do? Leave me the fuck alone. Leave me the fuck alone. And every day you're asking, is it your family? Is it Medicare? Oh my God. Is it NYPD helping you? Is it Las Vegas PD helping you? No one's gonna answer those questions. Listen to the words I just said. In all the years you've asked me every fucking day, I've never answered those questions. What I said is, do not contact me at all. It's extremely inappropriate. It's extremely illegal. And it's weirdo. You're not loved or wanted. You're told on and told on and told. Can you not get this by now? I mean, get a special education teacher or a nurse or a shrink to help you understand what people are saying. So I understand that you have Huntington's disease. The reason we got that information, Mr. Perry, is because when you contact me and you ignore the law and you disrespect authority and the law and you impose yourself on me and rape me, make me feel raped, and everybody else too, people start talking. They rant when they're mad. People rant when they're mad. So let's say our guys, I'm not given complete details on this stuff. I'm not told what they get from leaks or wiretap order or whatever. And I'm not told who leaks are. And you keep asking me. And I keep saying the same thing. I'm not told that. Even if I was told that, what my wishes are is that you're gone. So I'm not going to help you. I have zero motive to help you stick around and ruin everything I care about. I don't date guys that do shit like that. I don't date a guy unless he makes sure I don't miss a meal. And you're trying to starve me into a lie. I'm going to deprive you of food and shelter, and violate your human rights, basic rights and needs, until you lie. This weekend I needed to go work and make some money. I didn't get to because you had a false arrest arranged. I understand. We're going to wait till she's on stage and make a spectacle out of her. Because one of those girls that works for David Robertson might be leaking. And just to make sure she doesn't leak anymore, we'll just use Cynthia as an example. Is that what y'all were trying to plan? You got caught. Who told on you? What did they get from a leak and what did they get from a wiretap order? To get a wiretap order, they got to have a probable cause, don't they? Okay, well, don't you think maybe the probable cause came from a leak? Because people don't like feeling scared. They don't like feeling threatened. They don't like their privacy invaded. They don't like you butting in and nosy bodying around. They don't like you asking questions that isn't your business. They don't like you bothering me. They don't like you ruining my life. They don't like watching suffering. You ought to know that at your age. Watch the news. When you had 9/11, when you had the Derek Chauvin thing, when you had Hurricane Katrina, when you have a tragedy, school shootings, the Tulsa shooting at St. Francis, what happens? People step up and they want to help. Stop the suffering. They get outraged. They had a riot when a policeman killed a man for no fucking reason. Everybody decides they don't want the police to have money anymore. You're doing it wrong. Now we don't trust y'all anymore. That was a build-up. There's already distrust with police. Police can't afford to make mistakes right now. They're having problems recruiting. Whose fault is that? You're paid to protect and serve. You're paid to keep us safe from people like Mr. Perry. And you're not doing it. Mr. Chauvin is the exception, not the rule. I will say that. He's one guy. But there's a problem, though. There's a systemic problem already there. That was just the excuse to explode everything for people who wanted to explode everything. I wasn't against peaceful protest. I sure as shit was against tearing people's businesses up. And the rioting and crap, that's just more crime. But a peaceful protest saying, look, we have the right to redress. And we're not happy with what we've got here. We're just not. We want to feel safe. We want to feel like when we go to the cops, they're going to make sure we're okay and we're safe. They're going to make sure they collect the evidence properly, that they treat us with respect, that they treat us with dignity, that they understand how we hurt right now because we lost something important. Whether it be a home invasion and they took a family heirloom, or a death of a loved one, a murder or something, or a drunk driver kills your loved one, or whatever it is. Mr. Perry, again, you're still typing in my phone, and I've still said, I don't like that. And it's illegal. And you gotta stop it. No one cares what you think. Why do you think that we're all sick of it? As much as you're told on, why do you not get that? Why don't you get that? In your life, have you ever been caught in your crime this much? I want to know, all of you that are involved in this skank bullshit, sex crime. I want to know, before you did this to me, how many times were you caught? And how many after? Can y'all still count? See, we found out Mr. Perry has Huntington's disease because he pissed everybody off, fucking up my life. Everybody that matters. All it takes is one person getting pissed and ranting. And somebody else coming around going, we're gonna put a stop to this. Yeah, I don't think it's cool. I don't think it's cool what he's putting her through. Right, we're gonna put a stop to it. And she's not the only one, by the way. We brought her in because there's other women going through this. It's awful. You gotta see what he's done. He'll do it again and again and again until somebody puts a stop to it. That's what we're here for. And then you won't feel stressed out anymore. You won't feel anxious and upset watching her suffer. You won't feel threatened. You won't have to abandon every principle and moral you have and lie. Or just sit back and do nothing while somebody else suffers. Mr. Perry, I said no to the lie. I will not lie for you. You have put unbearable pressure on me, trying to force me to lie. You're trying to coerce me. That's just another crime. The more you chase that lie, the more truth we get. Do you not see that, dumbass? You know, Huntington's disease causes impaired cognitive reasoning. You can't think past tying your shoe. And you're bothering us with that. And I said, if you really signed my name to a marriage certificate, I'm about to sign my name to an admission document to put you in the nut house, because that's where you belong. You're a danger to yourself and others. You're making people wildly uncomfortable. You stop it. You're pathetic and you need to control yourself. You were asked to stop. So stop it. Respect the law. Respect authority. These guys told you. We all told you. Okay, let me back up. Huntington's disease causes paranoia, delusion, hallucinations, psychosis, diagnosed nutty, and impaired cognitive reasoning. Cause and effect's not there for him. When you do the crime to me, you get caught. When you do the crime to me, you get caught. When you do the crime to me, you get caught. When you contact me, we get more. When you peep on me, we get more. The longer I'm broke, we get more. Because this, again, you've caused me another weekend with no money. You posed a threat to me, my safety, my well-being, at my work, again. This is something you've done for years. We got a Pinto recording. We got a, yeah, I gave you arsenic text. We got a Mickey James text. Oh, it might be worth the risk of having speculation like you saw with Gary Condit and Chandra Levy if he murders you, and there won't be charges in Oklahoma. The man texted that to me. He's going to get away with it in Oklahoma. Wow, okay, why would that be, Mickey James? Did he buy all the cops in Oklahoma? That's illegal, Mickey James. Why would you text something like that to me? Why would you text? I mean, are you just that bold with your crime? Guess what? Somebody else is all over his ass. That's why we have a McNamara email and a Fabian puzzle. You don't have that, Mr. Perry. We do. We're getting results. You're not. And you ask me every day, who told on me? Who told on me? Who's telling on me? Jesus. Fuck off. That's really not the question. Everybody else wants to know if I'm okay. How much longer is it going to be till you can finally have a good life again? No one gives a fuck about you, and you need a lie. And we're all sick of hearing about it. So we can get information and you can't. Just like that. You getting what you want, doing what you're doing, acting like you're acting. Everybody's tired of you. Everybody's sick of you. Don't ask me who told. You don't give a fuck about that, really. As long as you can just sit around and bother everybody all day. Right? Because every time you bother me, you get caught. So you don't care that you're getting caught or who told. If you did, you'd stop. It's not hard. It's easy. Cause and effect. Same and different. Before and after. We get the information before you did it, not after. I found out you trafficked me before you actually trafficked me. Any other victim be able to say that? I say that. I can say that, can't I? Your Houston realtor paid you money to buy a person. You can't do that. It's illegal. It comes with a life sentence. Who do you think you are? Who the fuck do you think you are? If you really have power, take your money and your power and go get a fucking date with a woman that likes you and get the fuck off me. Go get busy. Get a schedule with activities and shit to do like the rest of us have that don't need a lie. Most of us live our entire lives without having to buy even one cop or one judge. How many have you bought? How embarrassing. Why aren't you embarrassed? Everybody else is. Everybody else is embarrassed by you and for you. Why aren't you? Your conduct is deviant. It's sick. It's twisted. It's cruel. And every time you're told on, that is a message. We don't like what you're doing. Stop it. That's what that is. Please, someone, make him stop. That's what that is. Our guys are getting it, and you can't get anything. You can't name one guy. You can't quote one of their meetings. You can't tell me who gave me the Fabian puzzle. Right? No one will help you with that. You know why? Because everybody's sick and tired of you ruining my life. So today the guy says he comes around and he makes everybody gets coerced. Everybody gets threatened. Everybody's harassed. Everybody's sick at their stomach. It's like we're all getting raped. And we're all tired of it. Why would you want to be that guy? Why do you want to be that guy? That's not the first time we've heard that. Is that guy coming in? Are the weird people from Texas coming back in today? In town? Yup, great. I have shit to do. And I gotta drop everything I gotta... And the fucker makes the hair on the back of my neck stand on him when he walks in the room. Or these guys walk in the room and act like they own this police department and we all their bitches. And I'm sick and tired of being treated like that. I mean, you really... I mean, you are who you are everywhere you go. And your conduct is offensive. And everybody's sick of having to deal with it. I didn't invite you to Oklahoma. I came up here to get away from you. It was the second time I moved to get away from you. So I don't have to hear what you think ever again. And I don't have to talk to you ever again. And I don't have to be creeped out by you ever again and made to feel raped. Your Houston guy paid you money. You sold something wasn't yours to sell. That's your problem. I don't owe you shit. You did something illegal. You can live with your choices, just like we all do. Quit acting like everybody owes you something. You little welfare. Did you get welfare when you were a kid, or where did you get that kind of thinking? That it's okay for you to commit a crime and blow up somebody's life, and everybody owes you. Who told on me? How'd you find out? We hear that a lot. How does she know? How'd she find out about that? Because everybody's sick of y'all. All of you. Alright, now, at my work, let me explain this. Okay, my guy says, I want you to pull up Oklahoma City. Look how often Oklahoma City police are on the news for catching a sex trafficker. I go, yeah, actually, I've noticed, I've seen that a lot. Look, pull up their website when you get a chance and look at what they have on there about sex trafficking. Because Tulsa police they're not getting it. Maybe Oklahoma City can help them. Pull it up and see what it says. I'll pull it up, I'm looking, I'm like, oh my gosh. What did we just say? This is exactly what we've been saying, which, apparently it's like common knowledge that sex trafficking is being run through strip clubs. It's not just sex trafficking, it's drug trafficking too. But that's not new. I mean, that's been going on for a long time. So, if you're an astute police officer, you know how to spot it. You got a vice team. Where the fuck are they? TPD? I mean, don't you have a vice team like OKC has? I mean, what are you guys doing? I don't see you on the news getting sex trafficking. What are you doing? And now I'm not going to let this go. Dead Lucky, Almost Dead Framed Mike. Have you heard of them? That's your colleague. And I've lost my ass trying to help the man get home. Mike Neely, I feel like I was the motive for him being ripped away from his family. And God help my ass. I'm not going to let it go till he's home. I can't get Lucky back. I can help Mike get home. He didn't do it. You can't beat someone to death and not have a mark on you. You can't do it. It's not doable. It's not possible. Anybody knows that. I'm showing a friend of mine, and I'm pointing it out to him, and he goes, I'm going to tell you something. You don't have to be raised in law enforcement, and you don't have to be a cop to see that as a lie. And he didn't do it. There's no way. I've been in a bar fight. I didn't look like that, and nobody died. People are getting pissed off at the insult of their intelligence. Really pissed off. And that will make people not like you. And then when you want help, they're not going to help you. They're going to help somebody who will make you stop. I want this person who makes me feel creeped out, wastes my time, treats me like shit, makes us watch a woman suffer, and everybody hurts all the time. And everybody's anxious all the time. And everybody's being asked to do things we're uncomfortable doing. And we're all lied to all the time. And we're all sick of it. So if you're going to make him stop, what's the phone number I call? Sometimes it's not calling a phone number. Sometimes the information goes through 20 people. Sometimes it goes through 5. Sometimes it goes through 3. And you'll never figure it out. How that works. Try it. Try to figure it out. Watch the people that I'm around. Watch the people that you tell. You tell my family, I'm going to hurt her, and here's how. And then you complain if you think maybe they're leaking. And then you threaten them. So I have to stay away from them. So you can't accuse them of leaking. You're an idiot. You're a fucking idiot. Is it your family? I told you to stay away from my family, didn't I? So why are you still talking to him? Why are you taking him to dinner? I told you to leave him alone. There's no fucking way I would have taken you around my family. I didn't introduce you to my family. You were a nosy body. You're like him. Stalkers stalk the family. Stalkers use the family to stalk. How many questions did my aunt or my cousins or somebody I know, how many questions did they ask me because you told them to? That they wouldn't have otherwise? Do you think I didn't know? Do you know I've known my family all my life? I've known you for, 13 years? And you're a job, and I'm really good at what I do. So you think when my family asked me a question that was really off from something they would normally care about, because I've known them since I'm born, I know what they would normally ask me about, things that they would normally talk to me about. So you think I don't know when they're asking me a question that's off? And now, does she know he came up and took her family to dinner? Hung out with her family? Yeah, we've been talking about that for a long time. And so you continue to talk to my family after I told you not to leave them alone? To leave me alone? Leave my children alone? Then when it blows up in your face, you asked for it. And you can live with your choices. Because I told you to stay the fuck away from my family. Do you see anybody creeping on your family? Just like him. You like having a camera in your face? I don't, what does that mean? What does that mean? You want to go get the pictures I take it? Oh my god. Oh my god. You fucking didn't understand a word I just said. How embarrassing for you. Go be with your wife Jacqueline. And your son Matthew and your daughter Jordan. Surely by now you have grandkids. I have a grandkid. You're keeping me from the grandkid. And you don't have the right to do that. Go be with your family. Get some activities on a schedule like the rest of us have. So you don't have time to bother. And then you won't have to wonder who told on me. Because I did another shitty thing everybody's wildly uncomfortable with. To somebody who's gone to great lengths to try to get away from me. And now everybody feels raped. You like being that guy? That's the best you got? That's the best you can do with your life? Is be that guy. Your fantasy life isn't my problem. Go watch Days of Our Lives on television at your house with your family, okay? If you like soap operas, go home to your home in Lubbock with your people and watch Days of Our Lives or whatever the fuck they have on TV now. I never did get into that shit. I don't get into that shit. I didn't watch Jerry Springer. I don't have time. Why do you? Why don't you have a schedule? Why aren't you busy working? At the nursing home, get a fucking paint class or a pottery class or finger paint class. Something whatever they do at are you in a nursing home already? And the nurses let you just sit there and bother people all day? Get some help. Because this is, what day is my guy gonna arrest you? You think they're just doing this because they're bored? We had great detail as to your criminal plans, starting with McNamara email. You don't know who gave that to me. You don't know who leaked and who they leaked it to. And then I got it. You don't know who gave me the Fabian puzzle. You don't know who told me you trafficked me. You don't know who told me Mike was drugged and Mitchell is going to change his legal argument. You don't know. And you're not going to know. You don't have the right to know. You're the offender. You're offending everybody. Your conduct is inappropriate. It's deviant. It's illegal. It's outside social norms. Everybody decided, when they passed a law to make it a crime, we're not tolerating that in a civilized society. If everybody acted like you, imagine what the world would look like. Okay, so we look at... Here's the thing where I was working. Is there's like 2-3 girls that always get $1,000 to $5,000 thrown on stage at them every night. I'm sorry, that's not how that works. That's not normal. They're that might happen here and there. It's never going to be the same girls. It's going to be all different girls. Some guy's going to walk in with a wad of cash. He got his tax refund or his Christmas bonus, or he got a better job, or whatever it is. He's going to walk in with that wad of cash. And they usually throw it a little bit on everybody. They don't limit it to 1 or 2, 3 girls. Every fucking night, all the time. And nobody else gets any. And then they leave. And the club makes no money at all on stage money. Now, if you got a drug dealer that David, or whoever you guys all are, sold meth to, and David, or whoever, or I'm going to pimp you out to my chickie here. My sex traffic chickie. So go in, and here's her stage name, and she's going to get up there. I want you to throw, $1,000 on her. And then you can take her home and fuck her. I don't know how you guys work that out. I don't care. What I know is, when you do the same fucking thing, you spot a pattern. We spot your patterns the second time you do it. And I'm watching this for a month. Because I'm going to see, okay, why are this ain't normal. The same 3 every night. I'm not seeing this girl do drugs on her. Doesn't have a fucking thing to show for this money. She ought to be in a Mercedes. She ought to be living in a penthouse. This kind of money. So why is she driving that car? And she doesn't appear to be high all the time. So where's the money going? Oh, traffic daddy, pimp daddy. Wow. Okay, so OKC has that on their website. Here's what we're seeing traffic victims are being used for. They're running it through a strip club. Here's what they're doing. Well, that's exactly what we just said. You're caught. How many times were you caught before you did it to me? How many times after? Charles Perry, I do not care what you think. He just typed it in my phone. You're caught. Am I? Caught doing what? What am I caught doing, princess? Delusional. Please do tell everybody what did you frame me with this time? Because since the McNamara email, that whole thing says he's trying to arrange a false arrest to cover up his stalking problem. And then it was a murder. Caitlin Arquette. And I'm like, yeah, no, you have to, there's never going to be forensics to back that up because I didn't do it. So there's no forensics for that. I've never held a gun. You didn't meet me till 2010. So you can't plant my fingerprints on it. Incidentals are all different. That was 40 years ago. So you didn't have access to my fingerprints 40 years ago. Cigarettes. I didn't smoke then. You're trying to collect my cigarettes. You know what my guy said, Mr. Perry? It's hysterical. This is what a fuck up you are. He goes, they got bags and bags of your cigarettes that they collected from the ashtrays at Lady Godiva's and Sensations. Bags of them. You only need 2 or 3 to plan at a crime scene if that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to frame you for something. You only need 2 or 3 cigarettes. You don't need bags and bags. But because they did it so much, that tipped us off something was up. So we started checking into it. Had they just taken 2 or 3 and then used those 2 or 3 to plant, we'd have never caught it. We'd have never known it. Okay, so you're caught, sir. I'm not in Texas bothering you. You're up in Oklahoma all the time bothering me. So then it was prostitution by sock. Oh God in heaven. I take my shoes off to do a lap dance so I don't poke a hole in the furniture, but I have socks on. My feet are covered. Dear God, help us, that's prostitution. Oh Lordy, look, let's get our smear campaign and put it all headline. Cynthia's arrested for prostitution. She takes her shoes off when she does a lap dance. Oh dear God, help us all. Everyone does. Everyone does. They do it at Lady Godiva's. Why aren't why are there not cops in there? How much did Joe pay? How much did Joe pay them? Not to go take all those girls and round them up for doing prostitution by sock or bare feet. I mean, there's no money being exchanged for when you give somebody a lap dance, they give you $20, $25 for a lap dance. There's no conversation of, I'll give you a little extra for take your shoes off. What a weird thing to do. I mean, who the hell comes up with these things? I gave so many lap dances to so many cops because you had so many all over me trying to find something. So you could say you caught me. Ask Al. Isn't Al TPD? Whoever Al, fuck Al. Aren't you TPD Al? I mean, I don't know, but Richard, I gave Richard a lap dance. With Richard, my shoe broke actually when I gave him a lap dance. But I've given many lap dances with my shoes off to cops. And I've asked them, what the fuck is the deal with the shoes off thing? We don't even enforce that. I mean, you got your feet covered. I couldn't even tell you. I'm not even sure. So don't you think one of them would caught me as many lap dances I gave to police that you had in there trying to find something? That they would have done something by now? 6 years dancing, Mr. Perry? I don't even want to be dancing. You know why I'm dancing? Because you cut off all my other resources. Every other job I've tried to get out of dancing, you've cut them out. You call them and tell them not to hire me. So I'm not even dancing because I want to. I'm dancing because that's what you make me do. Trying to with your little trafficking gig that you do, you think you own me. And you're proving our case for us, by the way. Because we're not quoting you, because we're just getting information because we're bored, Al, Richard. Are you TPD Al, or are you just on his payroll? I mean, what is your position in all this? I mean, see, there's a lot of people involved. I'm not told exactly who, what, where. I don't even know. Some of them I'm like, I don't know if they're cops or not. I don't know what Sanjay is, hacker guy. Geppetto's a witch. You hired a witch to cast spells on me and try to make me change my mind, and it's not working. And he's always, does she have sage? My spells are not working. Or doesn't he? No, I don't have sage. I have a Bible. Doesn't that work too, Geppetto? Why don't you go find a shapeshifter or something? So, we got so much evidence against you, Mr. Perry. So for you to sit there and act like you have something on me, all I do, you know what I do all day, is type up the recordings of y'all all day long. Believe me, when I don't have to do that anymore and I can just have a normal life, so fucking wonderful it's gonna be. People have watched me struggle and been like, she has kicked out some major shit. Look at her case briefs. She's not a lawyer. She does pretty damn good for not being a lawyer or even going to law school. I have good grades in college. They're not what I want, but you fucked that up too. How I'd like to see what kind of kick-ass she's gonna be when he's gone finally, and she can finally just have a normal day, just a normal life. Didn't have to sit there and type up the shit these bitches say all day long. That's what everybody wants. That's why we can get information and you can't. You are not in a relationship. You are peeping Tom. You're just a wannabe, never the one wanted. Just pathetic and stupid and too dumb to move on like everybody else can do, because we all get rejected and we all move on. You got money and power and you can't move on. I mean, you're not wanted. And I'm not going to be trafficked. I said no. And that's it. And everything you try to do to coerce me is just more crime. They're going to charge you. There's somebody somewhere is getting the information from you to me. And nobody will tell you who, what, why, when, and where. We have stuff nobody else has. I don't know if OKC has your code words. I don't know if OKC police know that you guys have guys launder the money by the stage tips. I don't know. Those 3 girls every time. Wasn't hard to spot. I'm watching it for a week and I'm like, okay, well, let's say this. It's just an unusual week. Okay, now it's week 2, same thing. Now it's week 3, same thing. Now this is money laundering. What are they laundering? And you ask a couple questions, you start figuring it out. Remember, David, who I am? Remember who I am. It's funny, I mean, and then y'all cause a big old problem and a big old scene, and then you want me back out there, right? You cause a big problem, you cause a big scene, I leave. Now everybody's like, we got to get her back out there. Well, maybe you shouldn't have caused the scene. in a big conflict, right, Calvin? You did that, didn't you? How do I know that? Who told me that? Mr. Perry, I don't care what you think. I truly am sick of hearing it. You just want to talk all the time. It's unbelievable. And everybody, if you would only realize how very sick and tired of you everybody is. And your drama. And you need a lie. You're way past a good time for a lie. I'm sorry, but the gig's up on the lie. The more you chase that lie, the more we get the truth. And you can't figure that cause and effect at all. You can't do it, can you? Nope. He really and truly can't. So I'm going to do the disclaimer. Use allegedly. Nobody's been found guilty in a court of law yet. Apply the but-for legal standard. I think it's THC agriculture versus European. The 10th Circuit goes all the way into it's all big detail about proximate cause. You're the proximate cause. But for you making me a victim of trafficking and stalking and voyeurism and hacking and grand larceny with intent to coerce and deprivation of food and shelter with intent to coerce and interfering with commerce with intent to coerce. Calvin, the thing that you did, okay, so I wanted to waitress and another girl caused a problem with that. Both of you can have a problem in the justice system with interfering with commerce with intent to coerce, both of you. Because you know her, and you told her to do that. Now, if she didn't know you, because this person has caused problems somewhere else where they worked, but in this situation, she knows you, Calvin, and that you told her to do it, and she did it. And it cost me money. So, you intend to coerce me, and we all know that. I know who you are. I've heard that you have you're bald and fat, and everybody hates your guts, because you're cruel, you're an asshole. Okay, people don't like that. When you commit a crime, you're doing something people don't like, and when you do things people don't like, they're not going to like you. Right, Al? Don't you think? I mean, isn't that just common sense? This is not hard. This is not rocket science. I've been around the block. 53, I'm not 12. I'm not 20. I lived in Vegas, princess. You know what it's like to live in Vegas? You've never lived in Vegas. You don't have any idea what it's like to live there. It's different. It's different than living anywhere else. Completely different than living any other place. And none of y'all know what that's like. Not one of you can out-sting up me. Al, you didn't out-sting up me. You were doing pretty good until and then you said something too vague, and I was like, nah, there it goes. Boop, fail right there. There's you fucked that up right there. You can't be vague. If you're gonna sting up somebody and you're gonna go in with a fake persona, you know your shit. You better know it. So some guy a long time ago, and it happened again recently. Comes in and they tell me they're from Vegas, and I start talking about places in Vegas, and they have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. Yeah, okay, well maybe you're not really from Vegas. Instant Bank, you heard of Instant Bank? Oh shit, nope, I have not heard of it. Where's that? It's actually not Instant Bank. It's Instant Credit Union. It's all over town. John Insant's family owns it. If you're from Vegas, you know that. Yeah, okay. There's some other stuff that are specific to Las Vegans that if you live there, you're gonna know. If you haven't lived there, you're not gonna know, even if you visited. So, those questions I'll ask, and I change it up. If you haven't lived in Vegas, you're not gonna know what the fuck I'm talking about. So don't send any more people in to lie and say they lived in Vegas. You didn't. Or you could answer my question. If it's been a while, then maybe. I don't know. But there's certain things that are specific to Vegans, Las Vegans, that you should know. There's certain streets you should know where they are. They're prominent streets. Everybody knows where they are. So if you didn't live there, and I'm naming the streets, and you don't know where they are, then you never really lived there. You may have visited, but you're not gonna. There's certain streets that you would only know if you lived there, and they're very prominent. So I mean, it's just and I'm gonna there's a lot of prominent streets in Vegas. If you live there, you're gonna know, and I'm gonna say them, and it's gonna be a different one every time, or a place of business or whatever, and I'm gonna say it. You're not gonna know. And then I'm gonna, okay, well, this guy's full of shit. And I'm gonna sit here and fuck with him. That's what I do. If you're gonna come in and lie to me, I'm gonna fuck with you. And I'll pretend I like you, you know, and whatever, but see whatever I can kinda, what can I get out of you? But that's it. That's it. You're not getting shit out of me. And we've been playing this game for years, Mr. Perry. You've not gotten me to slip up once. There's no hints. If I won't slip up accidentally, there's sure shit not going to be a hint. And so when you ask me, is it this guy or is it that guy? I'm just like, you got to be shitting me with that question. I wouldn't even hint at it. I mean, I'm sorry. I wouldn't even accidentally slip up. So why do you think I would just tell you? I mean, you're off your nut with that. We just want for you to be gone. Why can't you get that? Everybody's sick of watching you ruin my life. And anything good, you fuck it up. And everything fun, you make it unfun. And David, with, okay, this little girl that you're using, I don't know what the nature of your personal relationship is with her. I'm a little confused as to that from what she said. It was there's some strange shit right there. All I'm gonna say is that if she wants to be in it, that's her business. If she doesn't, let her the fuck out of it, because you're caught on that one. Go find someone else to fuck up, and do it in Oklahoma City, maybe do it over there. I don't know what TPD's doing. Why does Oklahoma City have a lot more results? I'm all about results. Let's see what you can do. I don't want to hear. Don't tell me what you can do. Show me. I want to see that you're good at your job. That's what I want to see. Well, okay. See, look. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of stuff that they're catching bad guys. Where are you? Did they run them all down here? And I mean, what's the deal with that? So we know code words. Do they know the code words? Papa John's and Ratatouille and Rumple. Do they have all that information? Is that specific to Tulsa, or is that the statewide thing, or is that a nationwide thing? I mean, you know, I don't think that people understand how repulsive that crime is to everybody else. Murdering a cop pisses off cops everywhere else. You may have paid some people in Oklahoma to pretend they're not pissed off. You really think they're not pissed off? Do you really think that? I'm at a loss. We're at a loss as to what possibly could be going through your heads. David, if you're gonna use a strip club to launder money, the girl that's doing the laundering, get her a better car. Get her and don't do it every fucking night. I mean, you're gonna have to. I mean, you know, it's the same thing what I said. If you're gonna kill a cop and frame somebody, pick the meth guy he just busted, not his detective. And I mean, I'm not trying to help you with your crime. I'm making a point that criminals are stupid, or you wouldn't be criminals. It's so easy. It's not fair. So I'm gonna and I assert all constitutional rights, equal protection. I should not be denied equal protection of the laws that are in place to protect me, TPD. I guess I should move to Oklahoma City, so that at least there's cops there that know what the fuck they're doing. Right? Should I move there? Would that make you guys happy? Everybody wants me to move. Maybe I'll move to OKC, where you got cops that are fucking good at what they do. I could use a breath of fresh air on that. I crave that. I mean, these guys helping me. That's what I'm used to. So, but I can't actually see them. I can't actually hang out with them. I crave hanging out with cops that are good at what they do. I crave it. I crave intelligent conversation with police, because I have that with these guys, but they're not actually with me. I'll have to, talk to them on the phone or whatever. I miss hanging out with police that are smart and good at what they do and want to help people, and the mission is the job is relieve suffering caused by crime. That's it. That's the job. And that's all the job is about. There's no other thing with your job but that. Everything else centers around that goal, making the hurt go away. That's your job. And when you perpetrate it and you help it and you ignore it and you cover it up and you lie, and then you get all shocked and dismayed that people don't trust you, I don't know what to say. I really don't. I miss cops who are smart. I miss hanging out with cops who are smart. I like to talk. I mean, for me, growing up, that was dinner. I mean, our dinner was that. Our dinner conversation at my house was that. And we would talk about different crimes going on in the area, and we would talk about different crimes on TV, and we would talk, whatever was in the news. And I remember my dad telling me when Susan Smith drowned her boys, and in a couple of days right after, they didn't really know she did it. He did immediately. I mean, well, he was watching her on the news the first time she did a press conference, and he was like, she did it. And I go, how do you know? And he goes, watch her. Watch what she's doing. Watch how she's acting. And he was explaining to me what flagged him off. And sure as shit, like what, 2-3 days later, she confessed. So, I mean, that's what I grew up with, those kind of conversations with smart people. And they're very astute in solving crimes. And my grandparent, my granddad, my great-granddad, they're very astute in, figuring things out. And I grew up with it. These guys helped me but to be around a bunch of cops that act like the cops I'm seeing right now, I just can't hardly handle it. I can't stand it. I don't understand it. I don't understand anybody that has so little empathy for a lot of hurting people. You just don't care. You don't care. And the imposition and the burden Mr. Perry's placed on people in a state he doesn't live in, and you just don't care. I don't know what to say. I don't know what's wrong with somebody like that. And if you're threatened, here's the thing: if I get it, everybody's afraid of the Lucky Mike thing. What if he does that to me? If there's a bunch of people fighting against it, they don't have a chance. What are they gonna do? Kill 20 cops? They're not gonna do that. They're not gonna kill any cops anymore because they got a whole bunch of cops that they don't know and they can't find who they are to buy them off all over them all the time. Here's the thing: when you go covert, David and Lucius and Calvin and Charles, when you go covert and nobody will tell you who they are, then they've been able to talk to you face to face more times than you know, and you had no idea that's who you're talking to. If you know, okay, TPD is investigating me, then you got a TPD officer sitting there talking to you. You're gonna know what he's doing. Charles won't, but the other guys probably will. Charles is the disease, whatever. So, but you get cops from people that you don't know they're cops. You don't know where they're from. You don't know. And they've been in front of you over, and Calvin, you too. They've been in front of you. They talked to y'all, and you had no fucking idea. That's who you're talking to. And that's why nobody will tell you who they are. Mr. Perry, listen, I don't want to hear from you. I don't fucking give a shit what you think. Nobody understands why you think I do. I don't want to help you. We don't just want for you to be gone. Go away. Go the fuck away. Nobody invited you here. No one asked you what you think. Everybody's worried about how I feel since you took everything I own and love. How do you feel? Not how do you feel since you got caught. I mean, no one cares how you feel. And you never shut up about it, and we're all sick of hearing it. And that's why we can get information and no one will tell you shit. They're just sick of you. Everybody's sick and tired of you. All of you. We don't sit around all day and try to figure out how to blow up your life. We sit back and let you, collect the evidence that that's what you do all day. Can't you guys find a project, normal people project, so you're not bothering other people all the time? Can you not find something? I mean, I didn't come up here to have a conflict. Calvin, Lucius, I don't know you people. I don't know you. You picked the fight. Calvin, you called the girl that I work with and told her to make a fuss, didn't you? I don't call people you work with and tell them to cause you problems. Just like her. I'm not taking pictures of you. Listen to this guy.
You're filming my father and my fucking sister. How does this make you
Is that
feel?
the one that put all those scratches on your arm? You want to see the
Scratches?
pictures?
I got scratches.
I can show you the pictures right now.
No, I want you to leave my family fucking alone.
Keep hanging outside of there.
Monkey, hit the road. Dude, I promise you, you're gonna get yours and you're
I
gonna
don't give a
get
fuck.
good.
You can bring whoever the fuck you want.
That's okay. You're
You
gonna
can bring
Is
the
that
whole
a
fucking
threat?
army. I don't give a fuck.
Does this make you feel?
I'm gonna get you. I hear it every fucking day. You're caught. I'm caught doing what? All I do is type up what you guys say. Believe me, I'd rather do something else. Hang on. All I do is type up shit like this. More McNamara emails. Mr. Perry. That's all I do. You know. Look at what that says. What they told you in March 2020 is, after you threatened and bribed and threatened and bribed and threatened and bribed, it was like, all right, that's enough. You're going to give it back and get the fuck out. Comply with the law and fuck the hell off. Or we'll make things worse for you, criminal. We're cops, that's what we do. And you didn't listen. Look how much more we got. A lot of typing I did. Caught doing what? Typing, that's fucking all I do. Type up more McNamara emails. You dumb son of a bitch. What the fuck is wrong with you? You're caught. I think I found a way to frame you. And then there was the jewelry scam. We're going to have Terry Wagner give her jewelry. Starve her to death. She'll go to a pawn shop and pawn it. And then we'll say it was stolen. We'll lie in a court of law. Again. Like, how many times have you done that? What kind of charges do you think they're going to get you on for all the civil lawsuits that you did something illegal in? You think they're not? Go ahead and think what you want to think. You don't think much, that's normal, that's for sure. Okay, so, you know, then in July 2022, again, he said, okay, now I'm gonna get a little stronger. You're not to invade her privacy. You're not to contact her at all, ever again. She's not to be broke, and you're not to have to ask for money, ever again. Respect her, respect the law, and fuck the hell off. Or we'll make things a lot worse for you. How much more did we get even since then? I mean, you guys tell us. You can read. A whole lot more McNamara emails. Perry's like, you're caught. You're caught. I'm going to get you. You're caught. I'm going to get you. I'm going to make you go back. You're going to lie. Is it your family? Who's telling on me? Is it your kids? Is it Al? Is it Z? Is it Ty? Is it Jim? Is it Rush? Is David telling Russia? And Russia tells you. Oh my God. Do you hear the crazy in that? All fucking day long. I'm here, call me. Yeah, I don't want you here. And I don't want to call you. I'm trying to figure out who it is. I don't want you to figure out who it is. I want you to fuck the hell off. Don't contact me again. I fucking hate it. I want you to shut up and leave me alone. Get away from me. Get the fuck away from me. I mean, it's like that all day. All day, every day. Can you imagine having to live with that? It's awful. Charles, people have watched me perform pretty fucking well under extreme prolonged distress. That you've put me through hell. And I still manage to function somehow. And do fairly well. And believe me, people are very excited and happy to be able to see what I can do when you're not holding me down underwater, trying to fucking drown me. What can she do when the bitch is no longer here, causing one thing after another, one problem after another, poking, peeping, bothering and bothering and bothering and bothering, one problem after another, trying to make her fail? What will she be able to do when she dumps off the cancerous tumor? Do you know that's how people see you? You're in my way. You're in everybody's way. And what's it like to be that guy? Go fucking home. Go home to your family. And get the fuck away from mine. It's illegal because people don't like it when you do that. And when you do things people don't like, they're not going to like you. This is stuff that the shrink said. He can't figure something like that out. Something's wrong. Something's seriously wrong. Everybody can figure that out. So if he can't figure that out, what's he got? Alzheimer's or something? I mean, he's got something. And then it was like, what, 2 years later, we find out it's Huntington's disease. She was not wrong. She was not wrong at all. So, all this stuff today, more McNamara emails, sir. Look at that. OKC can get it done, guys. Look what that says. Perry, please leave the phone alone. Get the hell out of my phone. Get out of my phone. All my phones, all my computers. I understand you guys keep wanting to put a virus in my computer. When I'm gone, when I leave, you want to get my computer and put a virus in it? You want to take the computer. Everybody knows that's what you're trying to do, okay? Same as the trafficking. You're caught on the trafficking. You're caught on trying to get my driver's license. That's what this says. They want your personal documents. We've got emails, because that's what I do all day. Remember, type up what y'all said. Somebody said if he's got her personal documents, like a social security card and a birth certificate, and he's trying to get her driver's license, he's trafficking her. Right? And that when that first started coming out last summer, about the time we said he said, you're not to bother me again. You don't get in my privacy. You don't contact me, and I'm not to be broke. Fuck off. I'm not the right victim. Look at this. Right here. Withholding passports, stealing identity documents. You want to get my computer, Lucius? Aren't you the one that wants my computer? Aren't you desperate for my computer? Because you want to... How many men sit in a meeting and try to make me fail? One woman. See, I'm not picking the fight. You are. You are. I was supposed to do one thing. Get Charles Perry elected. And that was that. Now you guys have drugged this on and on and on and on. And the longer you try to chase that lie, the more truth comes out. Why is that? Why is it different when you do it to me? Charles, answer my question. Why is it different when you do the crime to me? David, answer the question. Lucius, Calvin, answer the question. Why is it different when you do the crime to me? But it's the same every time you do it. Are all of you lost when it gets to, same, different, cause and effect, before and after? All of you? No cognitive reasoning for any of you? I mean, just stop embarrassing yourselves. Really. Look at this. Right here. TPD. Call OKC and ask them how to do it. You need to do it. I'm just saying. And then we have, look at this. They wanted her to be coerced and forced under duress, sign a letter. She's not her words. Not her words at all. And, David, we all know which girl that... You can't miss it. You can't fucking miss it. Her old clunker car. And did you have hers stolen too? Because she said her car got stolen or something. Did you do that? Get her a Mercedes, bitch. She has a car. She deserves a Mercedes. At this point, Charles, stop contacting me, peep and poke. Stop it. I don't care what you think. I'm not hinting at shit. I will never help you. Why don't you get that? I've not even slipped up accidentally. Sure as shit not going to help you on purpose. Write that down. I'm sick and tired of repeating myself for you. Write it the fuck down. This is recorded. Replay the recording if you have to. Do something so you're not wasting everybody's time. We got to repeat everything for you over and over and over, and then you're pissing us all off because you're still not getting it. Listen, I don't want to deal with it. You're Looney Tune problem. I'm not your family. I'm not a friend. You're pissing me off with that. Stop. Stop it. this. I mean, if there's a way for me to sign a paper right now, so you're in a nut house and you can't bother me anymore, I'm ready to do it, Mark. So here's the if my name is on a fucking marriage certificate, Mark, and that's not dissolved right now, I'm using that to put the guy in the nut house. Do you understand me? I'm not kidding about that. I know you guys think I'm kidding. We say it, then we show you. When you fuck with me, we get more. When you contact me, we get more. The longer I'm broke, the longer Mike's in jail, the more we get. We say it, then we show you. More McNamara emails. More every time Mr. Perry contacts me, more of these, more McNamara emails. Calvin, you ran me out of that club. Now y'all all want me back so you can get me on the stage. Have Mays County or Rogers County rush in and arrest me and make a big spectacle so the other girls get all, oh my God, we better not piss off David. Right? And then you send your people in to pay, here's the stage money, so now it's laundered money. If you're listening and you're Mays County or Rogers County, if you don't have some guys undercover in there watching that, you're missing the boat. That's how they're laundering money. That's how it says it. OKC said it. They get drug traffickers in there. They're laundering. I'm gonna tell on you. I'm an informant right now, David. They're throwing money, $1,000 to $5,000 a night on the same chicks. It's different guys, like different customers they have. Throwing. Am I messing up your business, David? See, if you'd leave me alone, that wouldn't happen. If you'd get Princess poking people off me, that wouldn't happen. But since you're fucking with me, I'm gonna fuck with you. You picked the fight, not me. All you had to do is leave me the fuck alone. And I said that. I've said it for years. I've said it over and over and over and over and over. But since you're picking a fight with me, Mays County, Rogers County, I'm gonna form right here and right now. I've said this over and over. I've been saying it. The club's not getting shit. I asked the owner about it. Have you noticed, well, actually, I used an example of somebody from several years ago. Did you ever notice when she would blah, 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 and there would be $1,500 worth of stage money? No, I didn't notice that. You didn't notice it? No. That was drug money laundered. Oh, my God, you're kidding. Nope. So the owner doesn't know shit. He's not making any money on stage, is he? Okay, so you're using his stage. You're using his facility. You're using his utilities for your business. Oh my God. And Mays County, Rogers County, who was trying to catch me doing prostitution by sock because I took my shoes off to give one of you guys a lap dance, maybe, so I don't poke a hole in the furniture. There was nothing paid. Nobody paid me to do that. It wasn't for sexual pleasure. It was for nothing but keeping the furniture from getting a hole in it. Gosh, oh my gosh, wow, what a horrible criminal I am. Okay, so here's the real crime. If you want the crime in these places, and one in your jurisdiction, is watch the girls that are always getting $1,000 to $5,000 a night thrown on them, and they drive a clunker car and they don't seem high, and you figure out what that is. If you're good at undercover, talk to it. Go buy a VIP and here, I'm going to tell you guys how to do a good sting op because y'all don't know. The first rule of doing a good sting op is don't ask any fucking questions at all. Just chat. Just talk. You just chat about how's the weather. How's your, I like your hair. Just chat. I like football. I like whatever. Just talking. Don't fucking ask a damn question. I'm going to tell you something. If a girl is doing the prostitution thing, you're not going to have to walk in and go, which girl does the extras in the VIP? I want to get blah, blah, blah. I don't want to say the vulgar words. I would like to get blah, blah, blah extra in the VIP. You don't have to ask because those girls solicit it. They'll just tell you. They'll lean over and whisper in your ear, hey, I'll do XYZ in the VIP. Also, if you watch them, they'll walk around, they whisper in a guy's ear, take him back to the back. Go to the next guy, whisper in his ear, take him back to the back. Those guys will go in the VIP, come running out, go to the ATM, go running back in. Those are signs. Okay, that girl's doing the extra shit. Because when we do normal girls that don't have to stoop to that to make money, when we sell a VIP, we're supposed to spend about 2-3 songs talking to somebody. You know, providing company, letting them feel comfortable with us, and then do you want a VIP? So you're not going to see a boom, boom, one right after the other, whisper their ear to go back. We have to talk to them for a minute. We have to have fun with them for a minute. We have to, you know what I mean? We don't just, because it's the girls that whisper in the ear, I'll do blah, blah, blah. Okay, and they go back and they do the blah, blah, blah. And they're getting the really long VIPs. I mean, these are things you should just know, cop. Undercover. So if you have the best way to do a sting up is shut up, just chat, and let things will actually often slip out on their own. You won't have to start asking. You guys walk in, you start bombarding everybody with all the questions, and you've got your pretend person that you don't know what the hell. I mean, you can't keep it straight and you mess it up. And I'm not the only smart. I mean, a lot of those girls are really smart. They're street smart. So, I'm just saying, learn how to do it right. And then, one of those guys, I guess one of the Broken Arrow guys was telling me something. I don't remember now what he said, and I just looked at him and I go, listen, I'm going to tell you right now, you guys suck at the sting ops. And he goes, do we really? I go, yeah, you really do. And well, how should we do it? I go, I don't know how to. Just talk. Don't go in and just bombard people with questions. Because then they're like, you're a fucking cop with all the questions. You might as well walk in with your badge and gun on. If you're trying to be undercover, just chill. Just relax. Just talk. Hit play and go. Let the other person talk. And then they're going to talk. And then probably eventually it's going to slip out by itself. And the girls that are soliciting prostitution and doing the extras, believe me, they're gonna come make sure you know they do it. You don't have to ask. So you guys that walk in and go, oh, I want to know the girl that does the extras. Oh, fail right there. Bad, wrong thing to do. They'll come get you, believe me. They're trying to sell it. They'll come get you. You don't have to say a word. Okay, so this right here, for the same girls, because the normal guys, they'll come in with their wad of cash and they'll throw it on all the girls, or they'll throw it on their favorites, but it's their favorites. I mean, it's not the same 3. It's not the same 1 or 2 or 3. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes it's just, like I said, so easy it's not fair. So they had this big plan this weekend, and they thought David's girl was leaking, or she's trying to change her mind and leave, and they're not going to have that. So they're going to make a spectacle out of me, and it's going to be a big thing, and then that way she'll back off on thinking she might want out. If she wants out, if I were you, I'm going to tell you right now, let her the fuck out. I'm not, that's all I'm going to say. I mean, remember this, we say it, then we show you. And what are we going to do with all that? And when are we going to do it? And who's going to do it? Let her. Mr. Perry, no one's going to help you. I'm having to repeat myself again. Stop asking me. Stop contact. It makes me very angry that you keep contacting me. Because I asked you not to. I don't want to hear from you. I'm not going to help you. I didn't slip up accidentally. I'm sure shit not going to help you on purpose. If you really wanted help, then you give back what you took and you get the fuck out. And I'll never hear from you again. And the guys will be in touch with you. But at this point, there's not a whole lot they can do at this point. Get the fuck out of my life, he said. Don't invade her privacy again. Don't contact her again. And she's not to be broke anymore. Don't take her money anymore. And you took that to mean, do it anyway. And then you did, and then we got your Lucius's name, and Calvin's name, and Geppetto's name. And a shit ton more after that. All this from just today, last 2-3 days. We say it, then we show you. Shut up. I don't want to hear it. I don't care what you think. I'm tired of repeating myself. I'm sick and tired of repeating myself. Everybody is. You making everybody feel raped. You guys make everybody stressed out, threatened, scared, sick at their stomach. And everybody's feeling raped by all of you. So stop it. Because when you do it to me, it's different. It's the same every time. We say it and then we show you. Don't we? Why is that, David? Who's going to make the arrest and win? Alright, you fucking locals. You guys want to learn how to do a sting up? I just told you. Just chill. Hit play. Just, hey, how are you doing? What do you like? Hit play and let them talk. And then it'll come out. That's what I do. I just shut up and listen. Right? Pinto, you're my caretaker. Yeah, he wants to know if you want $5,000 to not of being creeped out with him. See, I just hit play and he said it. I didn't have to do shit, did I? Mickey James, he said, Mickey, I'm a little concerned about the comment you made about the risk of I mean, these guys, I didn't have to say really anything. I mean, mostly you just listen. Mostly you shut up and listen. How do I put this? And watch. So, I'm telling you guys how to do it. I'm telling you guys how to fucking do it. Okay, this right here is a big concern, Mr. Perry. Okay, when you make a claim, I had nothing to do with that. And then you start butting into it. Nobody believes you anymore. Do you realize that? That's how that works? So, you did. You did the vandalism. Although I didn't report it being done by you, I had vandalism. It might be my stalker. It might not. No one saw it. We don't know for sure. Okay, 6 days later, Chief Miller's dead. When you kill a cop, you piss off a bunch of cops. Mr. Perry, do not contact me again. I don't want to hear it. And I'm sick of repeating myself. When you contact me, we get more because you piss everybody off because you're disrespecting the law and me. Then we got a whole bunch more McNamara emails. We say it, then we show you. Okay? I'm repeating myself yet again. This right here is another thing we got. Because when you contact me, when you cause me a problem, we get more. We found out Gene is going to lie before he did. We found out you did it. Mike was drugged before anybody else said it. So what do you want me to lie about? That I found out Mike was drugged before anybody said it? Or that the first responders confirmed it? Or that Gene Mitchell's going to lie? Or that he did lie? What do you want me to lie about, dumb son of a bitch? Stop contacting me. I fucking hate it. When you contact me, we get more. Nothing else has happened in all these years but that. Stop making me repeat myself. You're not to invade my privacy. You're not to contact me at all. Poke and peep. Get the hell out of my phone. I'm not to be broke again. Just like that. You're causing too many problems for me at work, everywhere I work. You're not to do that anymore. You understand? I mean, I'm not telling you. This is not a choice. As much as we quote you, why the fuck do you think it is a choice? Okay, so look at the difference in what he says here. Big, huge difference. And why would you change it like that? But for somebody called you and told you you had to. The video is proving him innocent. That's what we all said. Then my guys are like, we just got a phone call. We got to find out what Mitchell's doing. Because we think he's going to lie. So I look on the docket. He's got a motion to suppress this video. And I'm like, oh, fuck. He's going to lie. Why would you want that suppressed? He just said that proves his client innocent. Now he wants it suppressed? Something is not right. So, there's some other things that happened in between there I'm not going to explain. That they did to confirm or whatever. Then, sure shit, I text him and I'm like, don't fucking lie. Don't go in and, I mean, whatever it is you say, your hypotheses or your legal argument or your whatever, you have to have some sort of evidence to support that. And the evidence supports Michael's innocence and that you did the murder, Mr. Perry, poke and peep, and not this bullshit story fell on him. Look. He fell on him. Right? Where's the damn... His attorney said he was just drunk and fell on him. Yeah, here it is. Gene Mitchell said his client was so drunk that he slipped off the bed onto Miller. And because of his condition, he wasn't physically able to get off of him and caused blunt force trauma to the head, decapitation, internal decapitation, which the medical examiner said happened from him being hit back and forth, right hand, left hand, over and over and over so hard his skull became detached from the rest of his body, and he was strangled. So he died of strangulation, blunt force trauma to the head, and internal decapitation, and you can't do that with your magic ass while you're drunk, passed out, cold. Michael Neely had not one he wasn't treated for being knocked out in a fight. Had not one injury on him anywhere. So, how did I know that Gene was going to lie? Enough to text him, Mr. Perry. When you contact me, when you cause me a financial loss, when you cause me a problem at all, that's what happens. We say it, then we show you. Mays and Wagner. Check. You need to talk to OKC what they're seeing happen in the strip clubs. I mean, I don't even know if I want to go back there. I really don't want to dance, Mr. Perry. I've looked for jobs everywhere, and you guys make sure I don't find one. So first of all, for me to be at that club to begin with, that's not really what I want, and I think everybody pretty much knows that. Then I get there, and then you cause drama. Calvin causes drama. Everybody knows I fucking hate drama. And bullied. I got bullied bad. And I leave. Mr. Perry, he just contacted me again. Are you fucking kidding me? You are fucking kidding me. What did I just say, Mr. Perry? I just said it. Don't contact me again. You gotta control yourself, bitch. Okay, so this is a big difference. You know, Mrs. Perry wants me to lie. Okay. The more you chase that lie, the more truth comes out, don't you think? Okay, here we go again with the phone jam up. Okay, here we go. So I'm texting Gene Mitchell in October. What you're gonna do isn't what you're about to say is not plausible. Well, how did I know what he was gonna say? All I saw, all that was public record, was a motion to dismiss. Motion to suppress the video. He previously said proves his client innocent. Okay, well, who told you to do that? People don't like being pressured and poked and peeped on, and people butting into their shit and threatened and stressed out and sick of their stomach. So because of that, everybody, we have no problems getting information. You do. Mr. Perry, every time you contact me, we get more because I fucking hate it. And I'm having to repeat myself again. Do not contact me again. Do not peep on me. Fuck off. Fuck the hell off. You're going to have to account for your time in the criminal trial. And you're not going to be able to do it. I cannot wait to see that. Where were you? And where were you spending your time? And what in the fuck were you doing? Because here's what she says you were doing. Do you have an alibi to show that's not true? Because in a criminal case, in the shit we're doing, it's going to be altogether different than Judge Parker's court, or Judge Cummings' court, or Judge Morrissey's court, or Judge Egan's court. It's not going to be the same. Entirely different deal. Okay? I'm telling you now. We say it, then we show you. Yep. Okay, you got this. You're going to have to account for your time. This right here is Mr. Perry's asking me, how did I know Michael had to be coaxed or begged or Hansel and Greteled to Pensacola? Go to Pensacola, Mike. It'll be fun. Go to Texas, Cynthia. We'll get you a nice house in Houston. You'll have to suck all my buddies' dicks, and we'll have you Whitney Houston, drug overdosed. It will make it look like a suicide. Whitney Houston did commit suicide. Please understand that's not. There's no secret anything on that. But they'll make it look like I did. I'll be dead in a bathtub or something. And she felt bad for lying. Remember, she signed the letter of apologizing for lying while we had her illegally incarcerated again, and threatened her family. And you can't get out unless you lie. And if you lie, we'll entice you with this house in Houston. You can go suck all my buddies' dicks, and then we'll drug overdose you and say it was suicide, right? See, we heard y'all talking about it. When you contact me, people start getting mad, and boy, everybody starts getting to work, and people start ranting, and then we start typing it up. So you caught me what? Typing it up? Typing up shit you guys do all day? Anyways, so there's the... You want me in Texas so you can do more to me. Even when we're here today, we got to get Fabian to get her back down to Texas. Well, he knows what we're doing, and she knows he knows, so he won't help us. How much money did he turn down? He knows that you're going to use him to hurt me. I know he knows. We both know. That's why that's not going to work. He's the only person on the planet, over anybody else I know, that has not one time let himself be used to hurt me. No one else can say that. No one else can say that at all. His name is on that puzzle. Who gave that to me? And what day is he going to arrest you? And everybody's finally happy. Finally, Cynthia can do her thing. And we can all see she can do quite a lot under extreme prolonged distress. Mr. Perry, oh my God, you are shitting me with this. Please stop contacting me. I have to... How many times have you guys heard me say that just in this podcast? My fucking whole day is that. Please stop contacting me. Get the fuck out of my phone. I can't do anything with my phone or computer without I'm fucking it up. Typing a name in it. Is it this guy? Who's telling me? What about what Mike Neely thinks about being in jail right now? Because you did something illegal to him. Not a mark on him. You can't beat somebody's head back and forth so hard that they have decapitation and not a mark on him. He's not treated for being knocked out. He's treated for being overdosed with drugs. So, you got a lot of cops mad at you because TPD, guess what? Other cops look at this too, especially as many people are calling around. Are you helping her? Is it you? Yeah, so they're looking at it and they're going, wow, that's fucked up. Peeping, poking. Stop contacting me. I'm never going to help you. The more you contact me, boy, I get pissed off. The sooner I want them to hurry up and arrest you. Then there won't be any more of that. We're all sick of that. Why aren't you embarrassed? You're so weirdo. You're so fucking weirdo. Why are you not embarrassed? Everybody else is. I mean, you're so fucking weirdo. Leave me alone. Okay, so this guy's a cop. You pick on cops, you're gonna piss off a lot of other cops. Nobody will help you. Nobody's telling you anything, will they? Okay. Arrest report. Nothing listed here in his injuries. Arrest swollen right hand. Well, there's an IV in it. Alright, so I knew he was drugged. Didn't come out till May. This was sent in March. In March, you're starting to threaten and threaten after I sent this email. You're starting to threaten me and harass me even more than ever. And I said, my guy said, give it back and get out or he'll make it worse for you. Look how much more information we've gotten, how much more intel we've gotten since then, and how much more we've gotten since July when I said, the guy's getting pissed at you because you won't fucking leave me alone. When you contact me, when you cause me a loss, when you invade my privacy, you bitch, you rapist bitch, we get more. And that's going to go into court. And they're going to use it to convict you. And the more we get, the easier that will be. Get the hell out. Get the fuck out of my life. Get the fuck out, weirdo. You got money and power. Go find a date. Everybody gets rejected. We all move on. Why can't you? We all have busy schedules. Why don't you? You lazy piece of shit. Go work. Get off your lazy ass and go fucking work. Go be with your family. You like soap operas? They got shit tons of them on TV. Go watch one. Pretend that's your love life. Because you're not going to use... It's illegal to peep. It's illegal to hack. It's illegal to traffic. You guys got the whole list. I mean... It's illegal for a reason. Everybody else isn't doing it for a reason. Why are you? Okay, so there's all this. I mean, how much more did we get? Like, my name's on the subpoena here. Right? Right here. See that? Once my testimony's on the record, you're trying to make me lie, is witness tampering. You didn't know? I want Lucky Miller's name and Mike Neely's name on the front door of Manford Police Department. I would love to see that. I'm making that formal request right here, right now. Oh my God, he just fucking started typing again. Is it Manford Police? Are you shitting me with that question? I'm never going to help you. We all want for you to be gone. And I'm having to repeat myself again. Get the fuck out of my phone. I'm pissed you contacted me. So, when I have, when hopefully we can get Michael out of jail and exonerated and all that. And then I would like to see the building in Manford named in honor of Lucky and Mike, just the same as my granddad's name is right here. I'd like to see. And Thompson, Chief Thompson. Tommy Thompson was also a chief of police in Roswell, and a detective, and then the chief, and then I believe he became a magistrate judge. Tommy Thompson was a magistrate judge, but he was the chief of police, I believe, right before my granddad was. And there's my great-granddad, and I miss sitting having intelligent conversations with police that are smart, know what they're doing. And that was my granddad's quote. Lawmen are supposed to relieve suffering caused by crime. That's the job. That's the only thing you got to do as a cop. Nothing else. And, so. The hell is that? Okay, I don't even know what that is. You remember I have a hacker, so sometimes that's... You'd be amazed at stuff we find, and we're like, oh my God, that Charles fucks up in my phone or my files or some paper, some email. It doesn't say anything like what I said. I was like, oh my God, I should have checked it closer before I hit send, because I'll be typing and he'll type right over my typing. And you're just like, oh my God. Okay, it's very challenging when you have a hacker poke and peep. When you do the crime to me, though, you started getting caught. How many times were you guys all caught before you did to me, and how many after? We say it, then we show you. Every time you contact me, we get another one of these. Princess poke and peep. Okay? Another McNamara email. Because you make everybody mad. Because you're being disrespectful. I don't want to hear from you. I don't want anything to do with you. I will never help you. We all want for you to be gone. If there's any if my name is on a marriage certificate that hasn't been yet dissolved, Mark, paperwork for the nut house now. If I have that kind of legal authority, because somebody forged my name, paperwork, Mark, for the nut house now. He's a danger to himself and others. Then this is all the shit that was going on in Manfred. That was what I called Officer Neely about. A police chief died over dust in the trunk. I don't know what to say. I don't even know what to say. And it was all over the room. And nobody gave a name. Everybody said the same thing. No one saw who did it. Maybe it was my stalker, I don't know. But I'm suing him and a couple other guys that are helping him. One of them has his people staying right down 3-4 doors, and their same dust is down the same room. Here, you guys have to you guys figure it out. Coming up, taking pictures of me constantly. I'm not stalking her. When you're in the criminal court, it's not going to be Judge Judy. It's not going to be, your little Jerry Springer show type shit. It's not going to be duck hunting. It's going to be, you're going to account for your time, every minute of it. Poke and peep. And every time you contacted me, and every penny you took of my money, and every time you caused a conflict, Calvin. Because you're talking to people you shouldn't even know. Every time you butt into something, every time you took my family to dinner and asked them to help you hurt me and threaten them or lie to them. There's a Manfred shit. I guess it was a little more than that, because they were also getting calls about that from the neighbors, not me. I didn't even call. The neighbors would call and tell me after. Oh, I just got off the phone with Lucky and told him we got people coming up here taking pictures again. I've lived here for X number of years and never seen this. It's disturbing. What is it called? Malicious mischief? Menacing? I don't know. Lucky goes, right before he died, I can't do anything until you get me a tag. First they said, we'll increase patrol. Mr. Perry, you just contacted me again. I said don't do that, didn't I? I don't like it. You're invading my privacy again. I just said don't do that. I do not like it. So next time I quote you, that's why right there. Next time I type up another McNamara email, that's why right there. Okay, so he was like, I gotta have tags. I can't do anything without tags. They were increasing patrol, kinda, and a little, and I think that was what the request was, though. Can you increase patrol? And then I think after the third phone call about that, he told the person, they told me, actually, Chief Miller was here investigating a death, and because a guy over there died, and I walked over and said, I think it's dangerous. I think it's getting dangerous. I think you need to do something. And he said, I can't do anything without tags. Well, the guy that died, I guess the conference that they went to was in learning how to determine whether there's a death from natural causes or suicide or homicide or whatever. Because this death had some little funky things with it, but they thought initially it was natural causes, and then something happened and they thought maybe not, or they weren't sure. So it got complicated, and I think that's part of why they went to that conference. I don't know. Anyways, and then by the way, some guy said Charles put that there. I didn't. I don't know what the hell that is. It's a personal thing, right? You did it. Are you trying to send me a message? You did what? Right? Is that what that is? Is like I don't no telling. There's no telling what that is. Okay, so we got all this. Poke and peep and pink penny. Your guy calls you. Poke. Some guy said, I think Josh wanted to do a false arrest to save face. He's still trying to save face from the 7-year McNamara arrest, right? Because there is no political evidence of a political vendetta, because there wasn't one, right? Right? Where is it, Charles? Where's the evidence of the political vendetta? And if it's over a romance or trafficking, you don't need to do that to pass a law in Texas, do you? Okay, so, yeah. Perjury number 1. There's like 12 of them I think they got to charge you with. Perjury or suborning. And the guy goes, I think Josh is just going to have to man up. Oh, 7 years later, you think that now? Yeah. Because when you try to make the lie work, the more truth comes out, right? We say it, then we show you. I'm going to say this to you one more time. Every time you contact me, we get more. Because I asked you not to contact me, and you're doing it anyway. It's violating me, and I'm sick of it. Everybody's sick of it. I don't care what you think. No one does. You weren't asked, were you? So, what were you asked to do? Get the hell out of my life. Get out of it. All the way out of it. Nobody invited you here. I didn't take you around my family. I'd never take you around my family. You're dangerous. How many times was y'all's crime call before you did it to me? And how many after? Who gave me the McNamara email? Who gave me the Fabian puzzle? Who told me to get in touch with Gene Mitchell? He's about to lie. And he did. It's right here. So, I texted him in October out of the blue. Dude, you're don't make up a bullshit story that there's no evidence to support it. It's not plausible. It's not plausible. Who told me Michael was drugged, and what day are they going to arrest you? And you will have to account for all of your time, Mr. Perry. Now, I'm going to say it for the last time. If you contact me and then you get quoted, you ask for it. I don't want to hear from you. Get the fuck out of my life. What my guy said in March and then again in July, give it back and get the hell out. She's not to have her privacy invaded again. She's not to have, you're not to contact her anymore. She's not to be broke anymore. And the reason he said that is because, as I probably would have gone to work this weekend, I couldn't, because you planned a false arrest while I'm on stage to make a spectacle out of me. So David's chick, if she's thinking of getting out, trying to get out, or if you think she's a leak, that you think that would intimidate her into not. That's why you said that. And then Josh Person could save face. And since you get caught again, because when you contact me, that's what happens. When you invade my privacy, that's what happens. And nothing else has happened in a decade. Nothing. You don't get a date. You don't have a cover-up. Your $25 million didn't cover up shit. You just get caught more. Yeah, I mean, you're just not all there. And everybody's so tired of you. So fucking tired of you. We don't have problems getting information, you do. We don't have leaks, you do. He just did it again 3 times. Get the hell out of my phone. He just did it again 3 times. Get the fuck out of my phone. You need to control yourself. Get out of my phone, pathetic. I mean, I'm just repeating the same shit over and over and over and over and over and over and over. I think Josh, at this point, 7 years later, they don't have a political vendetta. They didn't collect any evidence to investigate shit. They obstructed justice, so I don't think he's going to save face with another lie. I think he's going to have to man up. Yeah, okay. We're on, when Charles is arrested, you're going to have to deal with it with our guys. And Mr. Perry's going to have to account for his time. Mark, if there's a marriage license with my name on it, you haven't bothered to dissolve yet, then I need paperwork tomorrow for Mr. Perry to go to the nut house, because he needs treatment. He needs it. He hasn't stopped how many times during just this podcast did I say, shut up and quit contacting me? Get out of my phone. I repeat. Got to say the same thing for that guy. And you don't think there's something? He doesn't need to be in the funny farm, the hospital, the mental hospital. Okay, well, everybody's ready for him to be gone. I don't know what else to tell you. That's why we can get information. That's why you have leaks and we don't. People don't like hurting. Everybody's tired of hurting. Okay? Everybody's tired of hurting. Everybody's tired of being asked to lie. And everybody's tired of call it just one. Everybody's just tired of hurting. And the only thing that matters to you is who told on you. Not, how can I make this right? I'm sorry I caused you to hurt. I'm sorry I took your car. I'm sorry I made you sleep in your car. I'm sorry I took, deprived you of just food. And in shelter, basic human rights and needs. Lucius wants my computer fucking all the time. And my driver's license. He just contacted me again. Is it Lucius? You have to be shitting me. You fucking have to be shitting me with this. Do not contact me again. Do not contact me the fuck again. Alright, I'm done. Do not fucking contact me again. So, everybody, when I quote you, that's why. Because it's all day long. Is it Lucius? Is it Jim? Is it your family? Is it Dave still in Russia? And Russia call you? Is it you're caught? I'm gonna get you. You're gonna go back to Texas. We're together. Is it your sister? Is it? Oh my God! All fucking day. All fucking day. I win. No. You played Candyland against you and you beat you. And you got probably criminal charges coming up with that too. I've already told you that. You can live with you can live with your choices. Go watch Days of Our Lives or something and leave everybody else the fuck alone. Leave us alone. Leave us the hell alone. Mason Wagner. Go see OKC. They got it. They got it going on. And you got it too. But you don't know how to deal with it, and they do. And then you can be on the news against that sheriff in Wagner. He's he's fucking always on the news. He got some big bust, something. Yeah, that is smart. What do you call it? I don't know that he's doing it to market himself for re-election, but if he is, that's smart. I mean, he's showing what his police department is doing. You know what we'd like you to do, Sheriff, is get the bad guy that's trafficking out of the strip club in your jurisdiction, that's trying to kill me and kill the cop. I just showed you the evidence. Do that. Help with that. And he just did it again. He types it. Is it Sheriff Walton? Wow, really? You just asked me that after I just went on like an hour and a half rant about hating U.S. I'm not gonna help you. Fucking not gonna help you. So, I'm sitting here telling you what I observed, and here's what oh my gosh, he just did it again. All day long, every day. And Perry has nothing to show for all the time he spends bothering, but he gets told on and told on and told on and told on. And as much as we quote him, you'd think he'd know. He has no choice but to stop. Nope. Is it Mays County? Is it Sheriff Walton helping you? And like he thinks I would ever answer that question. Why would he think that? Why would anyone think that? Oh, okay. Mark. Funny farm paperwork tomorrow.